If you're a fan of the first 10 minutes of those movies where everyone in the world dies, well then you're gonna love this next clip.
Federal health officials on high alert as a new virus emerges out of China. Over the weekend, the number of people infected more than tripled.
The deadly coronavirus makes its way to the United States.
A man in his 30s diagnosed 5 days after returning home to Seattle from Wuhan, China.
Tonight, all passengers arriving from Wuhan will be funneled through 5 major U.S. airports where heightened health screenings will be in place.
Wash your hands or use a hand sanitizer, especially before touching your face, since that's how the virus gets into the body.
Wash your hands? No, here's the thing. Scientists always warn us about some new weird death virus, and when we're like, what's the plan? They're like, wash your hands. That's not a plan. There's an outbreak, and all you're saying is wash your... I've never seen a zombie movie where they're like, they're coming! They're coming! They're coming! Okay, we're good. No, but for real though, you should wash your hands because even though the coronavirus sounds like a hangover you get off the Cinco de Mayo, it's actually a serious respiratory illness that spreads quickly and can be fatal. But just by the way, why does the news always put up a picture of the disease? Why do they do that? Like it's a biological mugshot. Who does this help? Huh? They always do this. Like none of us is walking around with a microscope like, guys, I saw the virus on the way to work. Let's go out there and smoke this fool. All right, let's move on to a story involving Jeff Bezos, Amazon billionaire, and if James Bond were played by a vibrator. A year ago, Bezos' marriage fell apart after someone hacked his phone and revealed that he was having an affair. And now, there's a shocking revelation about who the hacker might be.
We're learning new details of an extraordinary claim that Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos' phone was hacked by Saudi Arabia. The Guardian reports an investigation ordered by Bezos blames the hacking on a personal message that apparently came from Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman.
According to the Financial Times, the hack's roots trace back to Bezos and bin Salman exchanging phone numbers in Los Angeles. Weeks later, says Britain's The Guardian paper, Bezos and the Crown Prince were engaged in a seemingly friendly WhatsApp exchange when bin Salman sent an unsolicited malware-infected file. It's unclear what information was then taken.
Whoa. They're saying the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia personally hacked Jeff Bezos' phone. If that's true, that would be very hands-on for the ruler of a country. You know, like normally people have someone else do that for them, although I guess it must be hard to hire a hacker in a country where everyone is also a billionaire prince. Yeah, it's just like, as your prince, I command you to hack Jeff Bezos. Well, as your prince, I command you to get me some potato chips. Okay, fine, I'll do it myself. Seriously, I can't imagine any other world leader micromanaging that much. Because this would be like Trump going down to the border himself to vet immigrants. Just like, no, Miguel, no. Yes, Lupe. No way, Jose. Get it. Get it. So funny. And look, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that Jeff Bezos can get hacked means that there's no hope for any of us. I mean, he's the #1 tech guy in the world. It'd be like finding out Mr. Peanut died from a peanut allergy. That's the one person it shouldn't happen to. And I don't know, Saudi Arabia, like you guys messing with the head of Amazon might be a really bad move. Yeah, because Saudi Arabia might be powerful, but they just pissed off the head of Amazon. Good luck getting your deliveries now. Yeah, Saudi guys are gonna be like, okay, there was supposed to be a public stoning today, but the stones still haven't arrived. So instead we're going to use donuts from the break room. Did you learn your lesson? Not yet. All right, and finally, some news from the Democratic primary. Pete Buttigieg, former South Bend mayor and glass of skim milk who wished to be a real boy, had a moment on the trail. There was a bit of a Jeb Bush, please clap moment.
Things are getting just a little awkward on the campaign trail for Mayor Pete Buttigieg.
So can I look to you to spread that sense of hope to those that you know? Yes. Come on.
Okay, that is super embarrassing. For 2 reasons. Firstly, you should never have to ask an audience to cheer for you, like for something you've said. Am I right, folks? What? What are you doing? You guys are a bunch of sheep. Am I right? Because, like, basically what Buttigieg is there, like, you can't ask for the that's like classic Uber driver. You give me 5 stars, yes? 5 stars? And secondly, it's embarrassing because I've never noticed, but Pete Buttigieg has a pretty weird laugh. Just listen again. It sounds like Krusty the Clown. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like if Krusty was running for president, vote for me. I'm not gonna lie, Pete Buttigieg, if you want to be president, you need to work on your laugh. Because you don't realize this, but a bad laugh can totally ruin your image. I don't care who you are.
This will be a day long remembered. It has seen the end of Kenobi. It will soon see the end of the rebellion.
I rest my case.